animation transition, and locomotion that adapts to the environment. Creating animation requires a lot of effort, and being able to do it in context in your environments makes that much easier. That is why we're continuing to invest in developing a world-class animation authoring system and removing the need to round trip to DCC or any external tools. Some of the improvements we've made in 5.5 include deformers that are now much easier to use and can be added to Sequencer with just one click. Time warp curves and animation layers have been added, enabling non-destructive editing on top of existing animation or mocap. Choosers help you make selections in animation blueprint systems. And finally, the skeletal editor is now production ready. And customization is another area where we invested in order to simplify content creation workflows. The mutable plugin makes it easier to support a wide range of variations on characters or skeletal meshes. For example, it hides hair when equipping a helmet. It can also procedurally tuck pants into boots and hide parts of layered clothing to prevent Z-fighting. It reduces the number of draw calls by optimizing and merging mesh sections and textures. And all of this can be achieved simply by using a graph, reducing the need for your team to create character variations individually. This plugin will ship as beta in 5.5, and we've included a content sample to help you get started. You can also leverage machine learning to keep your characters more realistic. Our simulation system can be used to provide high-fidelity ML training data for clot and muscle deformation. And while we're talking about simulation and physics, in 5.5, we've added support for customizable vehicles that provide a building block-style assembly, giving you the flexibility to configure and customize.
That's why I'm excited to share that we've just released the experimental first-person camera mode device in UEFN. This is going to enable creators to give the ability to build islands in some of today's most popular genres, including tactical, team-based, and ability-based shooters. You can start building and experimenting today, and you'll be able to publish those islands to players later this year. And to further support the development of first-person games over the next year, we'll also be introducing the ability to create fully custom weapons, deeper UI capabilities, and finally, global leaderboards. Shooters is just one genre that players love. More casual experiences are fast gaining popularity in the ecosystem. On average, about 1/3 of time spent playing creator-made games is in non-combat games now, and that share has been growing over time. So let's talk about what we're going to do to enable more of these genres. We're focused on making it easier to create casual and social games with the introduction of text chat coming very soon. Within the next year, we'll also release fully custom items and in-world UI capabilities. And all these features would enable you to build games in a variety of genres like social roleplay, action RPGs, horror, and much more. And then finally, a core tool that supports both shooter and casual games is Scene Graph, and like our new entity and component framework. We launched Scene Graph, an experimental feature, in June, giving you the early access to the tools as we continue to iterate and improve based on your feedback. Now, in December, Scene Graph will be moving into beta, meaning you'll finally be able to publish your islands. So Scene Graphs enable you to iterate and create variations of your content much more efficiently, to build better experiences faster, greater control over core engine systems like audio, physics, particle meshes, and then finally, you can inject custom gameplay logic with verse components. So one more thing. We love giving you tools that spark creativity and the opportunity to build with world-class IP, like we did with Fall Guys, Lego, and Rocket Racing earlier this year. So what better way to bring the brawler genre to Fortnite than partnering with Paramount to bring you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?